Hello, boys and girls. I want to finish a book that we started in class because of Winn-Dixie. And my motto has always been finish what you start. Right now we're on chapter 25, and we know that Gloria Dump was about ready to have a party. So we'll start there. We heard the music before we even got to Gloria Dump's house. We heard it almost a block away. It was guitar playing and singing and clapping. I wonder what's going on, my father said. We walked up Gloria's sidewalk and round through her yard and into her kitchen. When we saw Otis playing his guitar and Miss Franny and Gloria sitting there smiling and singing, Gloria holding Sweetie Pie in her lap. Amanda and Dunlap and Stevie was sitting on the kitchen floor, clapping along and having the best possible time. Even Amanda was smiling. I couldn't believe they were so happy when Winn-Dixie was missing. We didn't find him, I shouted at them. The music stopped and Gloria Dunlap looked at me and said, Child, you know you didn't find him. You didn't find him because he was right here all along. She took her cane and poked at something on the chair. Come on out of there, she said. There was a snuffle and a sigh. He's asleep, she said. He's plumb wore out. She joked around with her cane again. And Winn-Dixie stood up from beneath her chair and yawned. Winn-Dixie, I hollered. Dog, Gertrude squawked. Winn-Dixie wagged his tail and showed me all his teeth and sneezed. I went pushing past everybody. I dropped to the floor and wrapped my arms around him. Where have you been? I asked him. He yawned again. How did you find him? I asked. Now there's the story, said Miss Franny. Gloria, why don't you tell him? Well, said Gloria Dump, we were all just sitting around waiting on you two. And after I convinced those Dewberry boys that I ain't no scary witch at all full of spells and potions. She ain't no witch, Stevie said. He shook his bald head. He looked kind of disappointed. Nah, said Dunlap, she ain't. If she was, she would have turned us into a toad by now, he grinned. I could have told you she wasn't a witch. Witches don't exist, said Amanda. They just missed. All right now, said Gloria. What happened was, we got through all those witchy things, and then Franny said, why don't we have a little music while we wait for you two to get back? And so Otis played his guitar, and woo-wee, there ain't a song he didn't know. And he didn't know he could pick it right quick up if you hum it to him. He has a gift. Gloria stopped and smiled over at Otis, and he smiled back. He looked all lit up as from the inside. Tell what happened, Sweetie Pie. Tell about that dog. So, said Gloria. Franny and me, we started thinking about all the songs we knew from when we was little girls. We got Otis to play them, and we started singing them and teaching the words to these children. And then somebody sneezed, Sweetie Pie said. That's right, Gloria. Somebody sneezed, and it wasn't none of us. But we looked around wondering who did thinking that we got a burglar in the house. We looked around, and we didn't see nothing. So we started to sing it again. And sure enough, there was another big woo, achoo, sounded like it was coming from my bedroom. So I sent Otis in there. I said, Otis, go on in there and see who was sneezing. So Otis went on. And you know who we found? I shook my head. Winn-Dixie, shouted Sweetie Pie. That dog of yours was all hid underneath my bed, squeezed under there like the world was about to end. And he was still smiling like a fool every time he heard Otis play the guitar. Smiling so hard he sneezed. My daddy laughed. It's true, Miss Franny said. It's the truth, said Stevie. Dunlap nodded and smiled right at me. So, Gloria Dump said, Otis plays his guitar right to that dog and a little bit at a time. Winn-Dixie came up creeping from underneath the bed. He was covered in dust, said Amanda. He looked like a ghost, said Dunlap. Yeah, said Sweetie Pie, just like a ghost. Said Gloria. Looked just like a ghost. Anyway, the storm stopped after a while, and your dog settled in under my chair and fell asleep. And that's where he's been ever since. Just wait on you to come back and find him. Winn-Dixie, I said, I hugged him so tight he wheezed. You were right there whistling and calling for you, and you were right here all along. Thank you, I said to everyone. Well, said Gloria Dump, We didn't do nothing. We just sat here and waited and sang some songs. We all got to be friends. Now, the punch ain't nothing but water, and the egg salad sandwiches got tore up by the rain. You got to eat them with a spoon if you want egg salad. But we got pickles to eat, and we got a party going on. My daddy pulled out a kitchen chair and sat down. Otis, he said, do you know any hymns? I know some, said Otis. You hum it, said Miss Franny, nodding her head, and he can play it. So my daddy started humming something, and Otis started picking it out on his guitar. And Winn-Dixie wagged his tail back and forth underneath Gloria's chair. I looked around the room at all the different faces, and I felt my heart swell up inside with pure happiness. I'll be back in a minute, I said. But they were all singing now and laughing, and Winn-Dixie was snoring, so no one heard me. So that was the end of chapter 25. Stay tuned for the concluding story of Winn-Dixie. And I hope you continue to stay safe. And I'll be seeing you later.